All right, folks, it is time to talk sci-fi movies, which means we're heading over to Spaced Out. Allow me, if I may, to recite a lyric from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I really got hot when I saw Jeanette Scott fight a Triffid that spits poison and kills. That, I have to tell you, is the pure limit of my knowledge of the movie Day of the Triffids, is that according to the opening number from Rocky Horror Picture Show, it stars Jeanette Scott, it features Triffids, which you probably do from the title. Said Triffids spit poison and kill. And I knew they were plants from just living in the world. Day of the Triffids, this is the movie that we're talking about. This is a, 1950s, 1960s British sci-fi monster movie wherein listen, this movie's a lot more complicated than I had thought it would. I thought this was going to just be a killer plant movie. But as it turns out, this is a movie wherein a meteor passes over the Earth or crashes into the Earth. I'm fuzzy on this. And when it goes over the Earth, it blinds everyone. Everyone becomes blind, except for a select few who are in various, states that save them from being blind. Our hero, for example, had just had eye surgery in a hospital, and he's got them bandages over his eyes. And the next morning, he wakes up, takes the bandages off, still able to see, and finds the world in chaos. Which, incidentally, did Danny Boyle see this movie before he made it 28 Days Later? Because that kind of initial conceit is a little familiar. In any event, and so then the movie becomes about two things. It becomes about a nation of newly blinded people trying to just get through life. And also now there are killer and mobile ambulatory plants walking around shooting poison at them. Here's the thing. This is a pretty good movie. I was much more interested in the chaos created by everyone losing their sight than I was by the Triffids, who, truth to tell, are barely in it. It also does that sort of 50s sci-fi and later disaster movie thing where we're following simultaneously like 2 or 3 groups of people. I think the movie would have done well to eliminate one of those groups. There's a couple in a lighthouse who are working on ways to kill the Triffids that we check in with every now and again that I didn't really care about, in part because I don't really care about the Triffids. Add to that this. So for whatever reason, it seems to be impossible to find a copy of Day of the Triffids that looks any good. All of the copies online, and from what I can tell, the copies on DVD are all this same just awful washed out print, which makes it kind of a hard movie to watch, which is a shame because, look at a Hammer horror movie. Britain knew how to do lurid color in their horror movies well, and I would like to see Day of the Triffids in its full glory. I think that would knock this movie up maybe even a spot or two. As it is a pretty interesting sci-fi, suspense monster movie. But yeah, like I said, I could lose the monsters. Still, pretty good movie. 3 stars. And don't forget to visit our website, northmetrotv.com/everymovieever. There, you can watch reviews of every movie we've ever covered here on the show, as well as complete episodes. That's northmetrotv.com/everymovieever.